Hi, hello students. Welcome to Let's Understand Physics. For more concepts, please like, share and subscribe. In the last video, Electricity Class 10 CBSE, we have seen properties of charge. In that quantization of charge, we have seen the formula and a problem based on the formula. So in that problem, we have found number of electrons present in the given charge by using the same formula. Now in this video we will find if they have given number of electrons present, how do you find the value of the charge. Okay, so same formula. See, quantization of charge, Q is equal to plus or minus Ne. Charge on electron is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. Now, if n value is given, n is equal to, for example, we'll take 1600 into 10 to the power of 18. This is n value. So, what is the value of charge? Q is equal to how much? Then same formula, Q is equal to plus or minus Ne. You have to write the formula. Then E value you know, N value you know, you just need to find Q value. So Q is equal to, take N value, 1600 into 10 to the power of 18 into E value 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. So Q is equal to 1600 into 10 to the power of 18 into 10 to the power of minus 19. I am writing here into, I am writing 1.6 as 16 by 10. Coulomb is same. Now this 1600 you can cancel this 0 and 0, so it is 160. Then you can write 160 as 16 into 10 power 1 into 10 to the power of 18 into 10 to the power of minus 19 into 16 coulomb. Okay, now it is like 10 power 1 into 10 to the power of 18, a power m into a power n, so it becomes a power m plus n. A power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. So 1 plus 18 will become 19. Q is equal to 16 into 10 to the power of 19 into 10 to the power of minus 19 into 16 coulomb. Okay. Now same, a power m into a power n, with the sign itself you have to take. So a power, that means 10 power 19 plus of minus 19, that means 10 power 19 plus into minus 19. So 19 minus 19 will become 10 power 0. So Q is equal to 16 into 10 power 0 into 16 coulomb. So what is value? A power 0 is equal to 1. That means any number power 0 you will get 1. So this will become 1. Q is equal to 16 into 16 coulomb. So 16 square. What is 16 square? 16 into 16. 6 6 are 36. 6 1s are 6 plus 3 9. 1 6 are 6. 1 1s are 1. 6 9 plus 6 is 15. 1 plus 1 is 2. 256 coulomb. So when you have charge 256 coulomb, you will have number of electrons present in the charge 1600 into 10 to the power of 18 electrons. So like this also they may ask you to solve the problem. Anyhow, they will not ask you what is E value because that is fixed, 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. Now, charge properties also we have learnt. Now, charge is present in any body due to its subatomic particles. Now, a small charge, if you take this charge, we call it as point charge. Very tiny charge is generally called as point charge. Now, if this charge is at rest, means not moving, then we say it as it is in the size point and it is not moving, so we call it as stationary, or rest also you can take. Any term can be used, stationary or rest, that means it is not moving. Point charge and which is stationary will produce electric field around it. Electric field around it. That means if you bring any other charge, it will be able to attract, or it can also repel the charge depending upon the nature of the charge. We have already learnt in the properties. What we have learnt? Like charges means similar charges repel each other, whereas unlike charges attract each other. We have seen two types of charges, positive and negative. So when you have two charges, that means both are plus. If they are both are minus also, they are called similar charges or like charges. They repel each other, means they move away. See, due to this charge will move away. In the same way, due to this charge will move away. There is force developed between those two charges. In the same way, minus minus also. If you have one plus and one minus, those two will get attracted towards each other. So when positive and negative, they get attracted towards each other. So this repulsion or attraction is due to a force which is called as electrostatic force, because they are at rest, isn't it? Because those two charges are at rest, between them there is force. We call it as electrostatic force. They make the charges move. So by using this, if we are able to make the charges move, if the charges are moving, see, due to the charges which are at rest, only electric field is developed. If we are able to make the charges move, if we make charges move, we get electric current. We get electric current. Understood? So the flow of charges or flow of electrons, generally negative charges we have to consider. Flow of charges, especially negative, that means electrons, we call as electric current. This is the concept. So electric current definition and electric field definition we will learn now. So field, this field is developed due to charges, that's why we are calling it as electric field. Field means region or area bounded by the charge. So it is like 3D. Now for example, if you see egg, so there will be inside yolk, around that there will be egg white surrounded by that. In the same way, if you have charge like spherical structure, means on top also, down also, left, right, every side. See, I am able to draw the circle, but you have to consider it as a sphere. Any side there is certain force developed by this charge, either it is positive or negative. There will be certain region where, until where this charge can apply its force. So in this region, if there is any other charge present, for example, till here this charge, let us take charge A, has its region. Okay, so here you have one more charge, charge B. So this charge A can attract or repel that charge B. In the same way, charge B also will have its own field. Even it can attract or repel charge A. Understood? So this is field, and stationary charges can have only electric field. You have to remember this. Now when the charges are moving, we call it as electric current, and electric current definition is electric current. Electric current, from childhood you know current will be flowing in a conductor. We just call that as wire. Isn't it? From childhood you are seeing, if you just on the switch, your fan or your bulb will glow. So when they are connected with the wires only, it will be working. So this wires only we call here as conductor. Conductor means which allow these electrons to flow. Which allows electrons to flow, we call it as conductor. Simply it is wire. Okay. Now electric current means the flow of charges in any unit cross section area of conductor per unit time. What it is? Per unit time. Per unit time. In my previous videos I have told you, whenever you are dividing any physical quantity with time, you can write it as rate. So definition you can write rate of flow of electrons, rate of flow of electrons. So here rate means per unit time, flow means moving charges in any cross-sectional area of a conductor. Cross-sectional area of a conductor. That means conductor cross-sectional area means this area. Okay, you will have a very lengthy wire, isn't it? If you just cut it, for example, you have wire this much also, very long. You cut here. So this section, what you can see, is called cross section. Okay. So it can be any cross section. You can have very thin wire also, very thick wire also. The wire can be any size of its cross sectional area. It doesn't matter. But only thing is the flow of electrons per unit time. we call it as electric current. So mathematical expression of electric current and letter denotation. Electric current is denoted with letter I. I is equal to Q by T, charge by time. And in some books they write in small letters also. You can take I is equal to Q by T also, depending upon the book. So here I means current, Q means charge, T means time. Now unit of electric current is Ampere. So Ampere is again name of a scientist. When you are writing completely, you have to write all the letters small, and when you are writing symbol, you have to write capital A. Now how do you get it? You know charge unit is coulomb and time unit is second. So you can write 1 ampere. From here you can write 1 ampere means 1 coulomb of charge flowing in any cross-sectional area of a conductor per 1 second. We call it as 1 ampere of electric current. Okay, understood? So 1 coulomb of charge, if it is flowing in any cross-sectional area of a conductor per 1 second, we call it as 1 ampere of current. I hope all of you understood what is electric field, what is electric current, and what is unit of electric current, denotation, mathematical expression, and in the same way definition of electric current and definition of its unit. See, very important learning these definitions along with the units, even unit definition. In electricity chapter you have many physical quantities and you have to learn each and every physical quantity's definition and also its units definition. It is very important to learn. Okay, so based on this electric current, again you may get problems. So we'll see based on this electric current, and next how you make these electric charges move from one place to another place in the conductor. We'll see in the next video. So thank you so much. Don't forget to share, subscribe and like to Let's Understand Physics for more concepts. So in electricity chapter for class 10 CBSE students, electric potential and potential difference is removed from the portions, but if you are not understanding those two, the next part of the lesson you will understand, but it will be very important to learn electric potential and potential difference also. That means you may not you may need not to by heart the definitions of electric potential and potential difference, but it is better to learn it. That's why I will teach the definitions and the concept of that. You just see and try to understand, so that it will be helpful for you in the further classes, and in the same way for the topics also. If you do not have the introduction of those two, later concepts you will not understand. Okay, thank you so much, and please share with your friends and family members. Those who are studying high school, 6th to 10th concepts will be covered in detail.